again. I'm so excited to come back on here on the shorts feed. It's definitely a new experience. It's so exciting. Not only that, I get to see the YouTube side of everything since I've been on all the other platforms. I'm not giving YouTube shorts the chance, the recognition it deserves. And since everyone is right now swinging to shorts and the feed is not as much as like the other platforms, right? I never see people on live on my YouTube Shorts feed. I don't know how you do it. If you guys know, let me know in the comments. And if you're popping into this YouTube Shorts live, give it a like. It'll get more eyes on it because it's like my second time going live. And then once I see people on the live, if you comment, I will definitely introduce myself because it's kind of weird, right? You see a creator, you're like, who the hell is that? But come on, chat with me, grab a little drink of water, of course, tea, coffee, a drink of choice. Hopefully, it's a healthy one. I am so excited. I don't know. I just wanted to come on here today because I finished my detox cleanse. Today's my last day. I am super excited. I miss food and but I actually can't wait for the next chapter. If you have like a milestone you completed, put it down in the comments. I will definitely love to hear it because this summer has been kind of crazy, but I'm pretty sure it has a lot of great things going on. Hold on, let me check. Hold on. But other than that, this summer has been really great, really cold because I don't know why on Northern California it hasn't hit that it's summer around the San Francisco Bay Area. I'm kind of sad. I haven't been able to wear shorts. I haven't been able to wear dresses. But in the Bay, it's all about sweaters, parkas, coats, your comfortable sneakers when you're walking around. And also, let me know if you've been in the Bay Area. I would love to know. Even when this video's over, put it down in the comments. I don't know if you could comment though. But a little bit about me. I've been creating YouTube videos for on and off, on and off. I haven't been as consistent for about 2021 or 2020. 2020. And I really love the art of creating. I know being blind and creating videos, that is something crazy, right? Because you don't expect somebody that is blind to edit their own videos, but it's so fun. It's just a creative outlet. I enjoy it so much. I don't know where I would be without it. It really brings, that's how I express myself through voice. And if you know, you probably have your mode of expression, whether it's like I like to work out or I like to draw or I like to run. I don't know. There's so many forms of expressing yourself in a creative way. Many people don't know how to express themselves. They do it in a harmful manner, and that's how other people get bullied. That's how other people get hurt. And I think if you find that medium to help you find yourself better, to find yourself in a better light, things like this wouldn't happen that frequently. People just don't know how to channel their energy. And I could be wrong. This is just my own opinion, but I've been in junior high and high school, and everyone's just trying to fit in, and nobody knows how to express all these emotions when you're so young. They never tell you, right? Especially me, like families just say, "Oh, just deal with it." Like nobody ever had therapy, and it kind of makes me so happy that this generation has therapy, has like what is that called? Resources to go to and get help because when I was younger, I felt weird. I didn't even know what kind of emotions I had, and everybody kind of knows like, "Oh, I'm having a mental health issue, a mental health day. I need like people know how to talk about it." Hi, how's it going? How are you? And also, where are you joining from? Put it down in the comments. What's good, bro? At Dean, how's it going? Yo, yo. I appreciate it. Thank you. Just got a haircut. I was so debating about that haircut. I was just like, I don't know whether to cut my hair, but it's Friday. It was that day to get your blowout, get those curls on the edges, but I really enjoy it. Like, if you're a girl, when your hair is weighing you down, you're like, I am so done with this long hair. And for me, I think it's kind of short though. Like, they cut it extra. I told her to just go like here. She had too much fun. Holy shnikey. Hold on, I'm just checking this. But actually this Friday is just gonna be a laying low wise. And I know I was talking about mental health. I just like went all over the place because I started reading your guys' comments and I'm like, how am I forgetting to read these people's comments? But yeah, all in all, I just am so happy that this generation, but I think sometimes this like generations below us are trying to self-diagnose, trying to say they have this or that, which is good, but it's also you use that as an excuse to not be able to get things done. And I don't think that's efficient. Like I was trying to self-diagnose myself, like, oh, what if I have ADHD? Like because our minds are everywhere, right? Because the shorts are going so quickly and there's so much things, stimulation going in our heads. Like, I don't like, I'm starting to feel a little uncomfortable when there's silence or I don't have my phone in my hand, which is definitely so bad. I have to get back into meditation, have to get back into my body, journaling. I think the times when I'm not with my phone is when I get the most inspiration rather than when I'm on my phone. Like, there's too much things in my head. It filters all that stuff out. I hope I'm using this chat stuff right. Hold on, guys. Okay, it's not going up or down. Okay. Also, if you're in the chat and you're watching this live, just give it a like really quick. Because in this platform, I am definitely new to this, but I hope that you guys ask any questions and that way the chat could move on smoothly and more efficiently and there's more things to chat about, whether like you don't want to hear me rambling around and talking about random things. I want to provide value, whether it's like, oh my gosh, like what are like how did you get through these difficult situations or like dealing with hard stuff and just overcoming obstacles, which I think a lot of people have this trouble, right, to overcome certain obstacles and we get anxiety to repeat them. For example, I don't know, what was that one time? Let me think, hold on. I think one time I was I'm trying to think of a good story to tell and a story that is in my memory bank that is appropriate for YouTube or nothing crazy, right? Like crossing the street or going to a grocery store and not trying to embarrass myself or like finding an item. I remember, okay, because I'm blind, I have to go to the store and ask for assistance, and I never like to do that. And it kind of brings back memories like with me having anxiety and not doing it. But then eventually it's like I have to repeat it because if you give up, you're just avoiding growing. And once you face it, you're like, oh, it was no big deal. Not only that, but you destroy that limiting belief you had about yourself, like not being good enough or thinking that you have this pride of not wanting to ask and doing everything yourself. I think we all struggle, right? We all want to do everything. We want to feel um, self-sufficient and not rely on people, because relying on people is a sign of weakness. That's what I used to think. Like, why would I want people? They're eventually going to disappear and they're going to leave me. And like, but that's not a way to live. I always think people leave and people come. So the people that are currently coming into my life, welcome in, arms wide open. Hello. And if you're gonna stay in my life, stay in my life. If you're gonna go, there's the door, buddy. That's all I gotta say. Thank you so much for the like. More master. Thank you. I'm so glad you think I'm a good streamer. I'm like, I just came in through improv and testing everything out. So I'm really grateful that you popped in and you're like, oh my God, I love the stream. And remember, questions are definitely welcome for the stream. Or else I'm going to yammer on and you guys are going to be like, why are you talking? I'm making sure that I'm giving you guys a little bit of value and a little bit of insight to my life and like what I go through as a blind woman. Also, you'll get to see the videos, right? I'm not lying, or everything is just put out there. I'm like out there in the wild and like just showing my life, how I hike, how I live, how I travel. Because even if you're blind, you have hobbies. For me, it's running. And I think 5Ks and 10Ks are like the as far as I'm gonna go. Let me know if you're a runner in the comments, because I would love to know. Running is fun, honestly. Like once you get that runner's high, you're like, hell yeah, I can run forever. But in the beginning, when you're like barely starting, you're like, God damn, like I'm exhausted. I just want to quit. And yeah, like it takes discipline to run. And I think another 10K or 5K is in the books, maybe in November. And I'll probably try to PR and get a good goal. I posted a video about me running with my guide. That's how I run. She's my friend, of course, and like we just run holding on to it's called a tether. So we're tethered together and it's so much fun. It's so exciting. And you just get to meet a lot of healthy people. Like we're not drinking every day. We're not like being like unhealthy. It's a healthy sport. And a lot of times when you meet people, it has to do with drinking, eating. What else is something that people do that is not gambling? Hold on, guys. Let me look at your comments really quick. Yeah, thank you. I won't. Don't give up if you don't give. I won't give up if you don't give up. But I think life is worth living. Like sometimes you think like you're so worn out, right? You feel like everything is going wrong, but then it's like, yeah, like it might be going wrong, but maybe you're manifesting that thing, right? You're always in a bad mood or you're always looking for the negatives. And I was watching this guy on TikTok. I don't know. I like watching when people are like dating. So I like to watch this guy and he talks about his dates on Hinge his content's all about finding dates. Like how does he have so many negative dates on Hinge? That is crazy. And he's always finding something wrong with the girl, but it's content because that's all about his what his thing is about. And I think, whoa, like, why can't you just tell us about a positive day? Or people are just looking for the scariest thing in the world. Like, I was like enthralled by the news. I don't know if I'm using that word, but I would keep looking every day and it keeps telling me, oh, there's going to be an earthquake pretty soon in San Francisco. Oh, this is going to be the big one coming tomorrow, or it's coming soon. The predictors. I'm like, I'm not going to listen to this BS because it's freaking me out, yo. Yeah. Um, it's pretty creepy out there. So I try not to be much in the news. I do like to read books though, self-help books. I like to read like finance books to keep my mind stimulated. Not only that, I like to focus on communications as that is my medium of expression, and I try to work on my voice, keep my voice hydrated, right? My windpipe, my vocal cords, drinking good teas. If you know, you know. If you are a tea lover, let me know what's your favorite tea when you're sick. What is something you would recommend? Really enjoyed the lemon balm. I love the ginger honey one. My favorite tea, like if I need like caffeine, I think it's jasmine. I don't know if jasmine tea has caffeine. Quote me on that. I think it's oolong as well. But those are the teas that I use to keep me warm and fuzzy inside. I'll occasionally drink coffee. I am so looking forward for that coffee festival. That's gonna be a good one. Um, but I quit coffee while I was on this liver detox and I feel great. I don't need coffee. I remember I just get up, right? My alarm, 5 a.m., the coffee pot's brewing because I have it on program and get my coffee. But now it's like, I don't need that shit. I could just wake up, get out of here. It's more efficient. You're not waiting on that pot of coffee. So I'm pretty happy about it. I'll take a sip, a little bit of water. But I enjoy living in this type of city, the hustle and bustle, and you just get to walk a lot. Like, there should make more walkable cities. I feel like people would be more healthy, like, want to socialize. I know a lot of people walk around with AirPods, but eventually people are gonna like be tired of being lonely. Right now it's just like a phase or to just be in your own world. But I think everyone needs connection, and stepping outside is good for you, and getting your steps in, not driving too much. And I mean, your Apple Watch will probably tell you. I had an Apple Watch. It always tells me like get outside, start moving, get your groove on. But so I think it's important to get out there and just meet people. We're too much on our phones, always stressed out because we don't have the best thing, buying things, and we don't even know where to put them. We don't even need them. Like, I'm very minimalistic. I just like to travel. I like to get out there, new experiences, like stuff. Shoot, if this house burned down, I wouldn't care about all this stuff. So life is all about getting out there, enjoying yourself, and meeting new people. I think that's what it is. Making friends and not being so guarded, and always just finding what makes you happy. How do you express yourself? What do you see yourself doing that you're never tired of? Even if you have a 9 to 5, find a hobby to get through the day and find people that like the same thing, because people that don't have nothing in common with you, they're just a waste of time. And find people, either people that are gonna have something in common or believe in what you're doing or just hyping you up, or people that are just helping you grow. And I think on that note, I'm gonna end this live, and I hope you enjoyed it. It was short, it was quick, but thank you for the people that liked. I'll see you next time, y'all. If I know how to get off this live. Thank you for the last person watching. I appreciate you. I see you. Bye.